a gorgeous fall morning at the new house. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. We've been moving hard, still in the menagerie of moving. It's been months, guys. I'm beyond tired of it, beyond financially sucked, but when we're here and it's a morning like this, it's amazing. I pulled in the driveway last night. There was like 18 deer in the yard. It was insane. Little cold snap, leaves are changing, leaves are falling. It's gorgeous. Pond's full right now. We got some rain, and we had a stowaway last night. This was so crazy, and it's so it was kind of like a sign. It's like, all right, we're just ready. We're ready to be over here finally. We'll get into some of the other stuff going on at the other house. We're having to do a whole nother project, but I had a stowaway, someone that came with me on the move over here, moving some furniture and some big stuff, appliances and things like that. And I was out here in the yard, and I was just walking around, and I look up and I'm like, naked neck, what are you doing here? And here she is. She came with me. She jumped. I don't know where she went. She jumped into my trailer or something. I have no idea how she got into my truck or trailer, but she did. Can I take you downstairs? Would that be cool? And then you can start walking around in the grass and doing your thing, and we'll get you set up with a little home situation. Here, I got you, girl. I got you. Take me down to the streets. Man, this is getting to be a pretty old hen. She really doesn't even lay that good anymore. But she is she's a really cool chicken. Kyle the chicken man gave her to us along with some other birds, and she's actually been a really good Oh, thank you. Thank you for deciding to take a massive dump right after I put you down and fertilize the grass rather than on my beautiful new GOOGAN hoodie, which is very thick and good for fall. And I think these are still on the website, by the way. You can use my promo code LFG to save. Didn't mean to use the chicken for a plug, but she just made me think about that. So I tried to make like a makeshift coop last night out of a walking stick and some plywood that was left over from a garage project here, and she really didn't take to that too well. Surprisingly, I mean that's pretty good. 10 minutes I had to figure something out. I actually got a couple of trees here in the immediate backyard with a fence, so I could hang some. I could hang like a feeder or a water off one of the branches or something like that. And just, it's basically a dog fence. So keep them inside of here. It's got wire around the bottom as well to prevent predators. So it's got barbed wire down there. So it's actually set up to let them run around in the backyard and be okay. Except I did find a possum back here the other night. And I just want to share this with you because this was fascinating. I heard some killdeer, which are little birds that nest on the ground. I heard them squawking. This was like at 10 o'clock at night, and they're just going nuts. I was like, something has got to be out here. So I came out in the yard, and there's these killdeer freaking out. And I don't know why they're, nesting right now in the fall, but that's what it seemed like was going on. Either it was eating their eggs, or they were just freaked out because of that. I don't know. They're freaked out about this possum. And possums will just kill chickens and, eat their eggs. It's weird. Raccoons and possums, they just kill them. Like they just bite their necks, suck their blood. I don't know. They might be chicken vampires. But I said, no, not in this backyard. No, you don't. So I grabbed my self bow, and I grabbed a flu arrow, which is an arrow you can shoot into the air, and it will die very quickly. It's got very big feathers on it. I shot up in this tree, hit this possum right in the forehead, and then it just kind of clung there. And I was like, okay, I don't know if it's playing possum. I don't know the situation. So I'm going to take a stick. I'm going to poke it, see what's going on. So I got this stick and I poked it, and it's just, I mean, they have a death grip. It is insane. They're little tiny short legs. It was like a sloth grip. And it was moving so slow, and it was really like a sloth. Poked it real hard, popped up, landed on the ground, did a belly flop. I go up to it, and it takes off like a cat. Like shoots off as fast as a cat, and I'm like, oh no, it's gonna find somewhere around the house, it's gonna dig, it's gonna burrow under something. So I take off too, and I finally catch up to it in a corner. I mean, it went from sloth mode to cheetah like that. And I finally get to a corner. I have it kind of trapped, and I just felt bad about, whacking it out of its misery. So I put it in a bucket, and I took it out into the woods. I'll probably regret that later. But anyways, I wanted you guys to know that they are extremely fast when they want to be. It should be documented by Nat Geo, because I've never seen one run. What you doing down here?
I'm taking care of my little pet.
Your little pet dragon? Ben, what are you doing?
I can go that way.
Couldn't go that way? You got tractor stuck?
Yeah.
You got the tractor stuck in the woods, huh?
My brain get tough.
Yeah. You out here doing some work?
Yeah.
You clearing brush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, what I have is a fairy garden. I have a fairy garden.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Show the folks at home the fairy garden. Right here with the deer. Right here with all the deer, the massive amounts of deer tracks and deer dung. So with the old animal situation, we've got Naked Neck, and she's not feeling fruitful right now. She's not laying eggs. She's by herself, and I was thinking about bringing the other chickens over to here, but I just don't have a proper setup yet. So I'm just gonna take her back to the tree house today. I'm gonna show you guys the next project going on at the tree house, which has been probably the worst. I don't want to say the worst, because I'm sure some of you have experienced some pretty bad home sales and buys and all that, but it is top of the charts. There's a general consensus amongst our council. It's kind of a nightmare. So anyways, we're gonna go back there today. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on, and I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, this is financially, it is torment. It is torment right now, and we're tapped. There you go.
I got her.
Okay, can you bring her over here to a box?
Yeah.
Sorry to have to do this to you, Naked Neck, but it just is what it is right now. You're about to see a chicken returned to her friends. Amy wanted to do it? Okay, we'll wait on her. Okay, looks like Amy already let Naked Neck go in here. How we doing, girls? Oh, she's going right to digging. She's happy again. Colonel, you back in there? Colonel, you got another chicken out here. What are you doing? Are you missing your oldest girl? What are you doing in here? Hey, buddy. Did you miss me? Oh, look at this. Oh, look. Oh, he's getting spicy. Look at that. There's a weird disturbance going on. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, you've been out of my presence. Why don't we open the gate and let him out so they have some room to escape from Colonel if he gets a little too feisty. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it, Dad. I'm seeing it.
See how he puts his feathers on the ground and he does circles? Just like a turkey does. He's strutting. Man, Naked Neck, and I think Colonel Sanders and the rest of the flock, they're happy to be back together again. So what we need to do is figure out a solution on a new hen house or a new coop, and I've been going back and forth on this. If I want to deploy one of these chicken tractors, which are a really cool way to manage chickens if you have some room in your yard, or of course if you have a farm or something. But you basically just drag this thing around to different spots every few days and let the chickens poop on the ground. They eat the grass, they eat the bugs, and they regenerate grass in that area. They kind of fertilize it, keep the grass mowed, hence the name chicken tractor. And you just move it around. And we got that golf cart. We can kind of move the chicken tractor around, or I can get one I can tote around with my hands. So I've been thinking about that, because we don't have a lot of the foxes and well, we do have raccoons at the other place. I haven't seen coyotes very much. I haven't seen many tracks of coyotes, but we definitely have hawks. And I'm not even sure if owls get after chickens. I don't really know. But that's kind of why I want to do the chicken tractor, where I can keep them in an enclosed run essentially and move them around. And if I want to put them in the backyard and fenced area while we're there to let them free range around, we could do that. But as far as just letting them run around and have a coop, just a regular coop, they're probably going to get snatched. So I've been debating that, working on designs and everything, but golly, they're expensive, man. I've been looking at them used, and they're like, anywhere from $500 to $2,000 for a chicken tractor. So it's budget time, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so we're coming down to basically the wire here of getting everything out of the house. We're selling things. Boom, somebody's coming to pick up that today. It's a loved item.
That was my favorite piece.
It's your favorite piece, but
Doesn't fit in the new house.
doesn't fit. Money has to be made. Let's take them down to the dungeon. All right, so
Stripped board by
here's our house has been on the market for like 4 months now, and it has been the general consensus. Everyone walks in like, oh my gosh, I love this house, I love the yard, it's so cute, I want it. Then they come down here to the area that I lived, that I was kind of proud of, and they're like, this is ugly and scary. They don't like it. And the reason is because this was a northern style designed home. We've now ripped up in the entire floors. And this was like a basement where they just poured. Like they basically float poured cement in here. And it's wavy gravy. It looks terrible. And the people before us, they decided to just slab it over to try to smooth it, and they did a terrible job.
Yeah, look at this, go. Like that?
Yes, and we had tile floors. So Steffi and I ripped every plank out of here, ripped everything up to reveal what is underneath, and it's just not good.
Hey, they foam filled this. They tried to foam fill
I don't know what they did, but it didn't stick, and it's...
Anyway,
you could basically see into the garage from down here. So that was freaking people out. Yeah, it freaks us out too, obviously. I mean, it's weird. It's weird to have that. So that has been the number one holdup on this house. But guys, after siding, let's just talk numbers here. Okay, I'm going to be straight up real with you guys. We did siding. That's what kind of broke us of this place, because it was such a big project. We had to be out of here. It took months. We had multiple rain delays. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare with the siding, and the siding was over $50,000.
Yeah.
Okay, huge bill, a monstrous bill. It's like, okay. And then we go to start to sell the home. We're like, oh man, beautiful new siding. Everybody's excited. Blah, 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 blah. And then it's like the little fixes starting to come in. The doors, we replaced the doors. Those were little extras. We're like, oh, maybe that'll add some value. And then we started to get into what next?
Well, we did all the patches, all the
patchwork. Oh, yes, we did all the fill work for the patching and all that stuff. And then that was pointless because we had a foundational engineer come out and he adjusted our foundation, like a half an inch and an inch on one side, and it shifted things. So all those other cracks that we just filled in, they just opened up again. Luckily no new ones, but it was just like, that was pointless. That was a waste of money. Then we had to pay the foundational adjustment company because instead of going inside of here, which now they could have, they said, we're going to have to dig all this up. It's going to be free, but because we got to go from the outside, it's going to be 10 feet down. It costs us thousands of more dollars. And now with, this is after the new hot water heater at the other house has broken.
Yeah.
And we had to have another plumber out here for just a regular fix. One thing after another, and now this, which is at least a $25,000 thing. Probably going to be more in the end. They said 40% chance we will break a pipe. And
just go ahead and
put us in that category, because that is with
We're
that
the 1% chance.
we are the 1%ers, man. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't wish this on any of you with home stuff, but we are that rare percentage it's just been a nightmare to sell this house. So that's everyone's complaint is the floor. So we're going to fix it. We're about to go through this, but it is a financial burden. I mean, you start doing the math and we're like over $100K in fixes. All right, that is a lot of money, and I'm scrapped out. I'm done. I've scrapped out. We're about to literally take a loan from my parents. That's what we're coming down to. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So the stress. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, picking up on it, but it is the cortisol levels are through the roof here at this house. This has been on our minds 24/7, having to come back here almost every day and do something, meet with someone to fix something, to plan something out. All the showings, we're about to stop the showings. We're going to fix all this. Anyway, I don't want to drag you guys into it too much, but it is, I feel like it is relevant because it has taken part of us. It really has. And I think
My neck.
and we've moved all of our own furniture
We've done all of our
over
own
because we
moving.
can't afford to have a moving company do it. So we've literally done it. Poor OSG is sitting there carrying like washers and dryers and dressers up the stairs. Her neck got jacked up the other day. I'm like, come on, you got this. Get it one more step. We can get it in the door, dadgum. And I mean, it's just been bad, guys. It's been bad. It's been something every day. So prayers, please. It's one of them. It's one of them.
It's one of them.
Anyway, this is about to all come out and be completely redone, including the garage. And that should be it. If there's any more complaints, I don't know what to do. I have no more money.
Somebody just
it is bad. It is bad.
Just take it.
My gosh.
We're like on a cave. What if we dig this up and there's like a gold mine down there?
Yeah, what if there's something like buried? It's so weird to hear like you're walking on hollow stuff.
That's scary.
And this is another reason why we want to fix it, because there's a cheap way to do this, right? To try to sell it, and that's literally what the people before us did. I can't just do an easy fix and be like, all right, just pass it along.
And know what you're passing along.
And know what you're passing along. I can't do that. Like once we talked to the engineer, I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. This needs to be fixed. So everyone can have some peace. We can have some peace. The new people that live here, they will enjoy the new floor and the fixes that we've done. So anyway, carry on. Carry on. Trying to be good people. It's hard. It's hard. No good deed goes unpunished. All right, we're done here. Shutting it down. Leaving the demonstrous floor job to be done another day. Head back to the new house.
Where, babe? I don't know.
Against the back wall.
No, this is, I wanted this so I can put stuff. Now
So
this-
Facebook Marketplace. This has been our friend. Holy cow. Stephanie has found some gems on there. I'm currently looking for a chicken coop
and a couch.
on there and a couch. But basically our rule is we got to sell something in order to buy something. And that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, this lady waited for like a month. She was like, please, I promise, I'm good. I love it. I'm not gonna not show up. I'll pay you a little bit up front, like $50 for a deposit, but oh, I'm so glad. This was exactly what I was looking for.
I like the color of the wood. I don't think you should do anything with it. Even though it's a different
Maybe
color,
you should ask them. Should
that type of wood,
should I whitewash it like a?
they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
You guys probably care two fiddle farts about the color of this thing.
Oh man.
Oh, so the big question, is it all worth it? Yes, it is, guys. I and the whole family, we know that we're supposed to be where we are at this other house. You know, we're going back and forth all the time and it's driving us crazy. But we know that we're supposed to be out here, and this place is, it just spoke to us the moment we came here. It's just really tough right now. I mean, double mortgages, double utilities, all of these home extras. And I don't want you guys thinking like, oh, well, that's what you get for, trying to get a bigger house and all this stuff. Guys, this home that we purchased over here is cheaper than our other home. We never wanted to go over the budget of our current house. That's never a position I want to put the family in. It's just, it's snowballed into this situation now where it's like, okay, after all these, and it's not like we're putting in a pool and redoing a kitchen. No, these are like fixes that have to be done. After all that is what's turned it upside down. But I don't want you guys to worry. When we sell our home, everything is going to be right again. We'll get our debts and our loans and everything paid back, and we'll be all right, and actually end up in a better situation now that we're in a cheaper home. I don't want you guys thinking I'm quitting the channel tomorrow to start an OnlyFans. Although, nah, I wouldn't. But you may be seeing me about to have a big garage sale or do some auction or something on a bunch of outdoor equipment that I have that I don't have room for right now. I've always heard this sound, but I don't know what bird it's associated with. It's some sort of pecker. It's a woodpecker, sapsucker thing. Anyway, I just saw it. There it goes. It's a sapsucker pecker thing. Also, takeaway message from all this, something positive. Home is where the heart is. We have learned just going back and forth with the family here, like not really feeling like we have a settled place yet, because we're just kind of split. It's just home's where the heart is. It's where you are. It's where you hang your hat for the day. And your family, it's everything, guys. So cherish it during the holiday season. I love you. Thank you for being here through all of it, the thick and the thin. And I'll see y'all on the next one.